Hello, and welcome to a new show podcast. Welcome to a new show podcast. This is one of the podcasts of all time. That's a guarantee. I'm here with Chris Mata. Hello, I'm Jerry Aquino.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, I'm sorry. It's hot is what it is.
It is so hot.
But before we get into all that, please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends about it. Give the YouTube link a little click. That'll help us.
Yeah, big time. Mm-hmm. It is so hot. So what's going on is that
Too hot.
We have one fan, right? We have a ceiling fan, and then we just picked up another fan with ice behind it.
There is no AC unit in this facility.
Jerry gets the fan, and I'm sweltering. So I might start sweating and melting. I believe I'll melt. So if I start getting shiny, then...
I feel like you had the option to make it go towards everyone.
No, but it's right.
Yeah.
You're there.
But you could have angled it so it just goes out everywhere.
But it doesn't work like that.
Why
the
not?
heat takes it. The heat really robs the air of the coolness.
It really does.
So that's why it had to be
barely making its way to you anyway.
You know what? You're Rose on the Titanic.
So we have to sacrifice you.
So even though you're thinking there's more room, like a la the bed thing,
door.
right? The door, right? I thought it was a bed, backboard, right? It was the headboard of a bed. Either way, I'm Jack going, no, it all goes to Jerry. Rose. Yeah.
It goes to Rose. She murdered him, though.
She straight up murdered him, for real.
All right.
Cap, hunted.
Oh, man.
Okay.
We need like a book of 2022 Ebonics. Help this man out. All right.
Yes.
So we're going to get right into it. We're getting into some news things. Yes. We're getting into some questions. We have questions today.
We have like 7 questions.
We're
blowing up.
So we can just... Thank
more
you
followers
so much
on
for your
Instagram?
questions.
Yeah.
We have had more followers.
We've
had more YouTube views.
Amazing.
Yeah, which is what we want. We are getting there, guys, and thank you so much for being on this climb with us. So we're going to get into some of your questions because the questions are actually really good this week. Yeah.
Who's the first question? I wonder
who. Azarath asks, what's the tea on Tiffany Haddish and the ugly guy who looks like a turd?
Oh, dang. So as soon as I heard ugly guy that looks like a turd, I knew it was Aries Spears.
It's very obviously Aries Spears.
Right.
That was a very descriptive way of it's just factual. That wasn't even like a...
And I love that she's now Tiffany Haddish.
She's had shit.
But she was the darling for a little while. Tiffany Haddish, everybody loved her for a while.
That's when she had shit.
This came out.
Yeah. And I don't know if you know about this that came out. I just recently learned about this myself. I had no idea. This was kind of blowing my mind. So Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears are being accused of, they have like a sexual lawsuit against them right now.
Pedophilia.
Yeah. They are accused of grooming and
getting child actors to do these things. And are you aware of the sketch? It was like be careful who you leave your children home with.
Yeah.
Right? Or alone with.
I believe it was called Through the Eyes of a Pedophile.
Yeah. So Tiffany was in it, Aries Spears was producing it, and then it was put on Funny or Die, and then Funny or Die was like, "Oh, time out. We didn't know." So Funny or Die pulled it down.
Funny or Die had it up, though?
Funny or Die had it up.
How long did they have it up?
I don't know.
Before they didn't realize.
Exactly. So now they don't accept pitches. Because I went on Funny or Die. I was like, how do you even get that on Funny or Die?
Yeah.
They're no longer accepting pitches or whatever. Which is a good strategy for them because you never know when a pedophilia lawsuit is going to hit you.
I guess so. Yeah, it's a good strategy for
them.
But
so what do we think about that?
What about their vetting process of what is being pitched to them? Like, are they just throwing everything on? What are they, Netflix? Like, they're just throwing everything on?
But I never thought too much of Aries Spears. I mean, take him or leave him. I really didn't care.
I haven't even heard that name in years. Since, Mad TV?
Right, but still, I mean, people are people, so, he's going to go do what he's doing, and maybe he's not in the spotlight for a little while.
Yeah.
I never really thought of him.
Yeah.
Right? But Tiffany Haddish, she was like on everything.
She
was
still
blowing
is.
Up. Right. And now what's going to happen? Oof. Who's doing stuff like that?
Who is going to have Tiffany Haddish now?
Wow.
I just saw her in 3 different spots. She was in a music video recently. Yeah. She's in some commercials. She's kind of everywhere.
That's like hanging out with Jared from Subway now.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hanging out with this guy. Look who I met. And now you're like, oh.
Now you're like, oh.
Yeah, or like Prince Andrew, right? With Jeffrey Epstein. You
Yep.
took a picture with Jeffrey Epstein. You're
Yep.
like, oh.
That was awkward.
And now it's the same. Is had shit the new Epstein?
It feels like it. It feels like it a little bit. Because who wants to be near that now? Who wants to be associated with what she is now associated
You gotta be,
with?
like when you're with, if I'm with kids like other people's children, because I teach martial arts to children, it's always out in the open.
Right.
You cannot.
You have to.
You can never be alone.
I have taught kids how to swim, and their parents are always there.
Yes.
Parents, caretaker.
You have to be careful what you do, what you say.
Yep. Everything.
And so what are they doing? Through the eyes of a pedophile. What is wrong with them?
Yeah, I have no idea.
You know what? Nothing's wrong with them. They did what they did.
Now she has said, she was like, back. It was intended to be a comedic sketch, but I deeply regret it, and I know that it's not funny. Do you? Wow. Did you know that it was not funny?
But did her agent know she's not funny?
No, apparently not.
I don't know. It's all subjective, right?
It's all subjective.
Yeah, I'm just hating on a pedophile now. So.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens.
So anyway, I was never about either of them. I thought I thought she was just a comic that got, attention, and that's it. I didn't really. Yeah. But now that, I mean, if you're on your way up, you don't do a sketch like that.
Yeah.
And she was clearly on her way up.
When was that sketch done?
I don't know. I didn't. I mean, how old are those kids now? You know what? Let's do a deep dive, and then maybe we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Because that seems like a deeper story, but yeah.
It really is.
Had shit and Aries turd.
Aries.
I love it.
Turd.
Good job,
Aries
Azarath.
Turd. Thank you, Azarath, for kicking it off.
Mm-hmm.
We have a question next from Kevin Ritta. Hey, what's up, Kevin?
What up, Kevin?
Man? He says, fashion trends in the next 3 years. What do you think they'll be? Body hair likes and dislikes. Favorite recreational drug. You're just getting down to the what was news related there?
Yeah, it's just questions.
Trends.
That's what we put on Instagram. We're like, ask us anything. I think that the new trends are going to be bell-bottom pants and macaroni necklaces. A lot of COVID children, right? COVID was 2022.
Yeah.
2 years from now, they're all going to be in kindergarten. Everybody's going to be having macaroni necklaces from their kindergarteners, right? In kindergarten, you do macaroni necklaces. And you give them to your parents.
Right.
So they're going to wear them.
So why wouldn't everyone be wearing them right now? If that's
because their kid is only 2 years old now. COVID children.
Those are the only kindergartners around, though?
I don't know. I feel like you're calling me out right now on something
that
doesn't.
I was just trying to clarify. Like they're the only kindergartners.
Right. I don't know. I just feel accused of something right now.
We have to wait for them to be in kindergarten so that. But bell bottoms. That's a solid guess.
That's a lot of talk from somebody who has both fans.
You have one. You don't not have one.
And then body hair.
Body hair likes and dislikes.
Right. I like them both. I like a giant bush, and I also like it shaved. I just don't like skin. Like bear.
Bear skin?
Not bear skin. She had to live in the wild for a little while.
I like bear skin.
My chick was on alone.
Yeah, it was. She survived alone.
Yeah, she got a bear.
She paid for this family.
Killed a bear, put it on her minge.
Yeah. Well, he said body hair. You went right to bush.
Oh, because that's on the body.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I'm also against sideburns. I don't want my girlfriend having sideburns. If I'm gonna have a girlfriend,
what if you had a girlfriend that had extremely like insecure feelings about her sideburns, and so she shaved them? Do we like that?
No.
Do we like shaved sideburns?
No, I would no. If I was dating a girl and I found out that she shaved her sideburns,
yeah,
I would be like, no, I can't do that.
You can't.
Yeah. No, because you got to have your priorities straight. You got to line your shit up.
Right into Hall & Oates. Can't go for that.
Can't go for that. Can't. Would you want to date a girl with sideburns?
I mean, how lined up were they?
They were lined up tight. Like
nice.
It was like smooth.
I can't say I would mind. I think when people do whatever, I think about the fact that I've done so much with my hair, and I've like shaved my arms and my legs, and then I've not shaved, and at this point I'm just like, I don't care. Your own journey with your hair is,
you know what?
It's your journey.
But yeah, so go on your journey. Yeah. I'm gonna be over there.
You go on your journey. Yeah. Chris will be over there. You have my support.
Because I'm not. No,
Maybe not like shoulder patches of hair.
Ooh. Yeah. Like back hair?
Yeah. But also people can't help that.
Oh.
You can't help it.
But you can't.
It's hard to reach.
Okay, so right now you have sideburns. Like, look at your, like, you have the hairs coming.
There's hairs.
And that looks great. Can you? I couldn't imagine if you were just like, no, and then you cut it.
What if I wanted to?
And just lined it up all fresh.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, go on your journey.
You know, I think I did have one shaved sideburn once, but it's because I had like an undercut thing going on. So this whole part was actually shaved.
To that well, if the whole part is shaved, that's different than just lining up.
Yeah. Because then I was like, well, what do I do with this? I guess it's...
Right.
I guess
you for the rest of your life, you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to have a 5 o'clock shadow sideburn.
Man, that looks really traumatic for you. That looks like you...
I had to look at it, man.
Almost...
Wait, I mean, I didn't. Nope.
Like you would almost see something.
I was already like picturing myself having done that. But
so
anyway.
Bell bottoms. Body hair, yes. And I think a lot of people are attracted to body hair. Some people are like super all about it.
Yeah.
I just happen to not mind whatever the case will be. No. Nope. All right. Yeah. Next question from, thank you, Kevin Ritta. I love you. Yep. Jenny De Aquino.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
you, Jenny.
What's her question?
Her question. A few states are not using plastic bags anymore. This is true. Some states have banned plastic bags. Yeah. And Florida isn't one of them.
Okay.
And then there was the ... ellipses.
Because the alligators.
Because the Florida Gators insist on bagging hose.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Florida Gators insist on bagging hose. That's a t-shirt.
Florida Gators insist on bagging hose. There's a lot of garden work to be had out there. It's swampy.
Yeah.
The humid weather wouldn't sustain any kind of like eco-friendly bags.
Right. I'm against plastic bags to begin with.
I'm against plastic bags as well.
Because like when a flood went through Texas and then it all went down and then you saw all the HEB bags all over the river. It just looks like crap.
Butt.
And Henry Edward Butt, you remember? Yeah. And it's why do people feel like, well, I have every right to go into the store and they better have bags for me?
It's weird that they're like demanding and they're like upset. There's an outcry.
They get upset about that. They get upset about straws. Yeah. Right? Why even? It doesn't make it. They have no life. They're not going to get upset about something else.
Just use straws made of hay. I use hay straws.
Did you hear about the person that had a metal straw and then fell on it and it went in their eye? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But that could be anything, right? Like how many sharp things do we have around your apartment, you know?
Yeah, it could be anything.
Scissors, right? Don't run with scissors.
Yeah.
Don't fall on your metal straw.
It could be like a really like heavy, just thick, dense pillow that you feel is really hard and then you slam your head into it.
Who would do such a thing?
Who would do that?
That would be idiotic for real.
Not me.
That would be as dumb as dating somebody with shaved sideburns. So good question. Yeah,
thank you for your question.
we're against plastic bags, and I hope all the states get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bring your own bags to the store.
BYOB.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I actually do. I do the eco-friendly.
I always pay the 10 cents to get the plastic bag a new one.
But how else am I going to pick up my cat's litter from the box if I don't have plastic
Those
bags?
Those are my trash
around?
bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
so
good question.
So we're like human about it is where I am. We know they're not good for the environment. Yeah. I will not encourage them.
If they're there, right? Might as well.
Well, I want to move on from this question.
But I do have a lot of bags.
But you have a lot of bags.
I have a lot of bags.
Yeah. A lot of hoes need bagging. Our next question is from Vibey Sky. Thank you so much for your question, Vibey Sky.
Vibey Sky, that's a good handle.
It's a good handle.
Vibey Sky?
It's the best handle.
Wow. I wish I would have thought of something like that.
All right. There's actually 2 questions from Sky.
Oh, Vibey Sky.
Vibey Sky.
Okay.
Vibey Sky says, question 1, more harm to society, microwaving in styrofoam or frat boy keg stands?
Ooh, frat boy keg stands.
Definitely more harm to society. Just long-term, overarching.
They become MAGA.
Solid. Exactly.
Yep. Next question.
They like beer. Frat boys that do keg stands.
They like beer.
They drink it like Kavanaugh.
Maybe I had 2. We're doing a shirt.
I want that.
We're going to have a drink it like Kavanaugh shirt in about 2 weeks. We're making it right now.
We are making it.
Yeah. And then the next shirt is going to be Thanksgiving twerky. Remember that?
I thought the next shirt was going to be,
What just happened?
I saw the turkey twerking.
Yeah. The Thanksgiving twerky. I can't wait. But right now it's drinking like Kavanaugh.
And then we've got the Gators bagging hose.
That's year round. So that'd be the third one.
Yeah.
Because you can bag a hoe any time of year. Hoes aren't seasonal.
Hoes are baggable.
Right.
Year round.
Hoes are not seasonal.
They're not.
Nope.
But they are seasonal.
They are year around. Get yourself a seasoned hoe. You will not regret it. And hoes are non-specific gender hoes.
Yeah.
Right.
Non-gendered hoes.
Non-gendered hoes.
Garden tools.
Exactly. I keep my hose out back. Wow. Okay, so that next question.
Next question.
Good.
5B Sky's next question is ice cream flavors of government systems like democracy, monarchy, communism. And there's also a theocracy.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm all for that. Name them.
What do you feel? Okay, what does a democracy flavored ice cream cone taste like?
It's Neapolitan,
it is.
But white, red, and blue. Not the brown chocolate.
Why
right?
not?
Neapolitan is brown, white, and red. But we want America, that's democracy. We would need a blue. So we would need...
Brown ice cream matters.
We would need a blue... So that would be coconut. It'd be coconut flavored, vanilla, and then the strawberry. So that it's blue, white, and red. Red, white, blue.
You're literally counting out brown ice cream.
Well, because
where it belongs.
Okay, well, is the flag red, white, and brown?
She didn't say flag. It's government systems versus...
But do you know that democracy is America?
Yeah.
And vice versa?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
You know what? Why don't we just Rocky Road then? Democracy tastes like Rocky Road. But it does taste like Rocky Road. Because these roads are messed up.
Yeah, there's a lot of potholes everywhere.
Oh my God, that's even better for democracy.
It's a lawless
5B Sky,
land.
great question.
Great question.
Yeah,
Although
democracy
democracy is Rocky Road. Communism would be...
Just straight vanilla.
It would be vanilla flavored,
Yeah.
but you have to get it from someone else's house.
Yeah. Good question, 5B Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, 5B Sky, for your question.
Yeah,
Our next question is from Jen89. Thank you so much for your question.
What's that?
Well.
Third week in a row, fourth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's killing it.
That's me doing the thing. Thank you.
I love that horn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Atticus and I do that all the time.
There you go.
Yeah, Atticus did the music. Forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing the music, Atticus. I am melting my face off.
Are you melting again?
Yeah.
I'm so sweaty. Okay, so with the Jen89, because she's killing it with questions.
Killing it with questions. And this is a really good question. Okay, so while student loan forgiveness is federally tax-free, why are some states trying to tax the Pell Grant loan?
I don't know. Are they trying to tax it, or are they taxing it?
It seems like they are taxing it.
How do you tax the Pell Grant?
Because if you don't use all of the money that was given to you for school purposes, whatever you use that's left over, like let's say you have like your tuition for the semester was like $4,500 and they send you $5,000,
right.
They'll tax that $500.
Okay. So how do you go about spending the extra $500 so it's not taxed?
You don't.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure. You could spend it at the school store.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So there's that. As far as I'm concerned, taxation is theft. I don't care whether it be taxing the Pell Grant, income tax, state tax, any tax. I mean, that's what America is founded on. We didn't want to, remember the British helped us out with the French-Indian War, right? The French-Indian War, was that right? We fought the French and the Indians, and we had to the British gave us money. We borrowed a ton of money. So they were like, now we have to pay it back. So they started taxing us. And then America's like, look, we know you paid for our war, but we don't want to pay you back.
Yeah.
Through taxes.
Yeah.
So we went to war for that.
Yep.
I don't think it's and I had a huge discussion about this with not just people on Facebook, but my family, and they're like, but you need income tax. They need to tax your income. And I'm like, the government has no business on what I'm
making.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No business. So if they want to build a road, then do like a road tax, right? And then that road is fixed, and then the tax is done.
Yeah.
But make it a community thing. Don't tax my income.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos or whoever else.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
Anyway, so Pell Grants, if they're taxing it, government sucks. Our government sucks, whether it be red or blue.
Sucks. Yeah.
Jeez.
A rocky road.
Yeah.
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 Well, thanks, Jen89.
Yeah, thank you, Jen89.
Let's find out if these are going to get... Okay, we have our next question.
We have another... Wow, here we go.
Another question. Oh, this one is from Anna V1411.
Okay, Anna V1411.
Interesting. The Nicholas Cruz case in Florida. Death penalty or not?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Right?
So Nicholas Cruz is the Parkland shooter from 2018. It
was a high school.
It was a high school that he did not go to. He was like a former student. He was 19.
And it was the most murders.
It was the most murders he had since Columbine. Columbine was 15 people died, and this one 17 people died.
And then 17 injured.
17 injured.
Yeah.
So he was charged with 17 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder.
Jeez, that's
given
insane.
26 years for each of those counts. So he went to prison. He is in prison. But now the trial for the death penalty has begun this summer.
I mean, I'm against the death penalty, just flat out.
Yeah.
It's worse to be alive and live in where he's living.
Mm-hmm.
And the death penalty in Florida, we talked about this, right? It's the electric chair.
It's currently lethal injection, but inmates do have the option to opt for the electric chair. Which, why would you want to do that?
I heard that with lethal injections, you're paralyzed. Like aren't there 3 doses? They paralyze you, then they give you the one, and one that puts you to sleep or something, right?
Exactly.
And then, or the one that makes you not feel pain.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes that one that makes you not feel pain doesn't take effect. So you're paralyzed and you can't show people that you're in pain.
Holy shit.
It's just in your eyes, like I'm. That's what we're protected in this country against cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
And I firmly believe that.
Yeah.
Now, just because somebody and you might hate so much, but hate begets hate. So I would say that living in prison is a far worse punishment. I mean, death.
It
lets them
is,
escape.
and then it's like you said, and then murders beget murderers because people are administering this. They are killing someone.
Right.
And so what does that make you?
We are not minus a murderer.
Yeah.
We're exchanging one murderer for another.
Yeah. Weird.
That is weird.
I don't. It creeps me out. I don't like that at all.
If he's given 26 counts or 26 years per murder, he's going to be in there forever. And just don't give him parole without parole.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah, he's already without parole.
Yeah. So I'm good with it. I'm good with that.
That's where I stand there too. Yeah, pretty much good with that.
But it's hard to listen to people who are so full of hate and be like, death penalty must happen, and they hate so much.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah.
It's not gonna solve anything. It's not gonna take away the murders that already happened.
All good questions.
All good questions. Yeah,
wow.
Thank you, Anna.
Wow, we ended that last one pretty serious.
Yeah. We actually have one more question.
Whoa.
From Scott Yannicka.
So, okay.
Thank you, Scott, for your question.
Okay, what is Scott?
Today we have no NYC snow days. Are they trying to destroy hope in the youths?
Wow, no snow days?
Yeah, no more snow
days.
days.
You know who else doesn't have snow days? Inuits, Eskimos. They don't take snow days.
Well, they have a snow life.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They've learned to live in the snow where we can't.
We don't. No, we don't. We didn't plan to. I think is the
right.
point.
But just because we had snow days, we're like, hey, everybody should have snow days.
Yeah, snow days are great. I remember snow days in New York City. They were the best days. I even got snow days in work because my work was like outside and like include just like the weather.
Yeah.
And I couldn't go to work, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then you would go and you would do stupid things in the snow.
Yeah.
Like sled down with a trash can lid or...
But are you telling me that as a civilization, we have not progressed? We have not figured out how to deal with snow?
No, that's not the point.
No, I think that is the point.
It's not the point. The point of a snow day is the fun part about it.
I just think it's
like Scott said, it is destroying the fun in youths. And they've already had so much fun destroyed with the pandemics that are coming up, with the way the world is developing. It's a terrible world to live in. Now no snow days? Come on, give them a snow day.
How about playing the snow on the way to school?
Nope.
Oh, because they'll die, right? Because we haven't figured out how to live in snow?
We haven't figured out how to live in school.
You know who didn't have snow days? Texas.
Yeah.
So, you know what we had?
Texas has school shootings.
We didn't take one of those days. But I'm just saying that,
just saying that kind of adds up.
Learn to live in the snow. I mean, if Inuits and Eskimos can do it, America can do it.
I think that is besides the point. But
are
fine.
Eskimos American? Right? Alaska? Eskimo pies.
Eskimo kisses. Have you ever heard the term Eskimo brother?
Sounds gay. Sounds super gay.
It's
a gay thing.
It's not a gay thing. Eskimo brother, Eskimo sister.
No. Hold on. It's when they both banging the same girl, right?
Yes, it's when you both dated the same person.
Oh, but why are they called Eskimo brothers?
Eskimo brothers.
Well, why Eskimo brothers?
Eskimo because.
Like, what's the significance? How did we get to Eskimos?
That's a good question. I kind of want to look up how.
We're at 26 minutes. That's like the whole podcast.
That was like the whole podcast, and I tried to be as fast as possible.
We were
with
like
questions,
that. We didn't even get to the Huffington Post, right?
We didn't get to the Huffington Post.
The top story in the Huffington Post.
What is the top?
Could we do that like in 20 seconds each? The Huff Post and Drudge.
Yes, Huffington Post report. Nuke docks at Mar-a-Lago. What?
We knew that. We did a whole show on that.
Yeah, we did a whole show on that.
So check out our a new show this past one. We did the whole thing on the Mar-a-Lago papers.
Yep.
And then what's the Drudge say?
And then the Drudge says, Don had nuke docks. Was he selling?
Oh, and that's right wing, son.
Ooh, man.
Dang, you know what? I think he was selling. I think because he's all about blackmail.
Yeah.
He was going to hold.
He's all about making these fixed transactions that they're going to have to owe him one for.
Yep. And then what's the Morning Brew about? I think we have like 1 minute.
Morning Brew.
Because that's exciting.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go actually to CNN Entertainment to just congratulate Brendan Fraser on The Whale.
The Whale, the 6-minute standing ovation.
He had a 6-minute standing ovation at the Venice Film Festival this past weekend after they showed the short film that is going to be, not short film, it was a feature. It's a feature. And definitely a lot of already like Oscar Academy Award talks.
I love Brendan Fraser. He's like back in the day, The Mummy. We could not wait to go see The Mummy.
I love The Mummy. Oh my God, I loved it.
And then seeing him later, the subsequent weight gain, Brendan Fraser, I was like, no.
Yeah.
And now using it to his advantage.
Yep. I mean, yeah, he's back in Hollywood. He is loved, he's adored, and I just like, I'm glad he's back. However it is. And congratulations. Yeah.
Great job.
Great job.
If you haven't seen the video, go watch the video. Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, he like breaks down in tears. It's very emotional. Yeah, it's so sweet. It's really so sweet. He definitely deserves it. And I want to watch The Whale. It looks good.
I'm gonna watch it.
I really want to watch it. Yeah. Sweet. Awesome. So that was it.
That does it.
That does it for us. Okay. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you so much for all your questions, for all of your support on Instagram. We'd love it if that would shift to YouTube as well. Join us on YouTube. Check out our merch store. We have stuff. It never works for me. I don't know. It's fine. My face is better. Check it out. Thank you so much for watching. This is a New Show podcast, one of the podcasts of all time, and that's a guarantee. Thank you.